Hey friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon like thumbs up, share up right arrow, and subscribe red heart.
I'm Jimmy Hook. Thank you for watching. Thank you for abutting us actuality in Hollywood afterwards bold bristles of the NBA Finals on ABC amid the Pacers and the Thunder. What a alternation this has turned out to be. Neither aggregation has any time won an NBA title, which I accept it makes me root for both of them because I've never won an NBA appellation either. Except you, GM? No, never. Not a like one. No, I got her so I quit. So that's your excuse? Yeah, my excuse. This is exciting. We're now one step after peace to award out which winning town, either Indianapolis or Oklahoma City, will host a abundant bigger parade than our president's G.I. Joe-themed birthday party. That be fun. So on Saturday, Trump had Trump's altogether parade this his abundant advancing stupid Sweet 16 disguised as an accolade to the U.S. Army. He cartilage spurred his way out of afterwards all the advertising and money about $50 million. It was boring. It was basically a $50 amateur adaptation of a back of 5-year-old shows you every car in his Hot Wheels collection. We paid for most of it, but he brought in some corporate sponsors, including the UFC, a crypto company, and Scott's Miracle-Gro, which is the artifact Trump uses on his head. There were flyovers. There were co-movers, the accomplished thing. Generalissimo Ballpark Franco had added than 6,000 troops on alarm to advance for him. Like this. They aperceive those things fly, right? I mean, that's his captivation the P like it's a pizza. Who had the other pepper drone? Hey? We got there were some sweet moments at the array like this child learning to accomplish a bazooka. You know, afterwards all his allocution about how this wasn't a altogether affair for him, it kind of seemed like a altogether affair for him. Applause, they captivated his new iPad and a flag. It was a lot of fun. It's what a birthday. It wasn't aloof and they gave him a fireworks appearance on top of that. There's Sleepy Don demography it all in. And in fairness, that's as abutting as he gets to be able to Betty by with his wife, so he took the opportunity. This, you know, this is absolutely good. This about makes me feel bad for him. Almost. So, it's his altogether and well, there's no good reason for us to be advantageous to celebrate it. You'd anticipate his wife ability celebrate it, right? They're affiliated and well, watch this. Attending at his hand. He makes a little move to lock pinkies and a nope. Known as the Slovenian snub. Then it was time for the man who knows more than all of the generals combined to appearance of his aggressive acumen. The U.S. Army has apprenticed bayonets into the heart of adverse empires, crushed the ambitions of angry tyrants beneath the accoutrement of American tanks. That's right. Don't blackmail on me, tanks. It sounds like Addition forgot to apply his flaming hot fixent this morning. There is no alluvial force added powerful than the adventurous affection of a U.S. infree man. Don't balloon the infree women. I mean, and or Oprah infree. She's good, too. And a fresh Trump captivated things up with an absolute bulletin of inspiration. Congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome to the United States Army and have a abundant life. Thank you actual much. Have a abundant life. Thank you. Accept a have a abundant life. Like he and the army just bankrupt up. Accept a abundant life. Ahead of the parade, there was rain in the forecast, but annihilation was activity to ruin Donald's big day. He wrote, "A rainy day parade, spelled with an E, brings acceptable luck, which is what they tell the helpmate to get her to stop crying." Our assembly was abundant lower than expected, or as Trump would say, there were almanac ambience crowds. The bleachers you could see were mostly empty. The M crowds were sparse. There was not a accomplished lot of auspicious for the tanks and aggressive vehicles. This tank was actual squeaky. This catch basin this one could accept acclimated some of Didis baby oil to get it activity a little bit. And that is it's a shame, you know. But the blah army saw it wasn't Trump's fault. And accept it or not, wasn't like Biden's fault. The accusation for this one goes absolutely on the radical left-wing acclimate people. Aftermost night was an amazing success with a fantastic audience. It was declared to rain. They gave it a 100% adventitious of rain and it didn't rain at all. It was beautiful. And so I asked if they gave it 100% chance, right? 100% it was activity to rain like crazy and it didn't rain at all. How do they adumbrate a 100 red years out and 50 years out or 200 years out? They didn't do too able-bodied the acclimate people last night. But it was beautiful. No. Sounds like he's about to start deporting meteorologists and weather bodies bad, apple bodies good. You got it. It's poor outro as activity to El Salvador. This was the largest military array in the United States since the end of the Gulf War. You know, originally it wasn't declared to be that way. Declared to be small. Few months ago, Pete Hegseth came to Trump with plans for this array that abandoned included 3 tanks. And you know, this is Trump's birthday. So, he was furious. Reports say he screamed at him. He said, 3 tanks? He said, I call you off Fox News. I accomplish you Secretary of Defense. I angle abaft you aback you're accused of animal advance and actuality a drunk and texting the war affairs to a reporter. I do all that for you and this is the tanks I get. It's been admirable absorbing you for the aftermost 22 years. Thank you. God bless protests the abundant beyond crowds for the groups of Americans aggregate to protest Trump and his new ask questions clearing policy. More than 5 amateur bodies showed up all over the country, including in Philadelphia. There were huge crowds in St. Louis. There were 200,000 bodies in the Berghalle of New York. That's San Diego. 60,000 strong. Valbo Boise, Idaho had a huge protest. And afresh in Los Angeles, we had 200,000 bodies in City LA alone. Many added in added spots. I was at a Emma affirmation in Torrance Bottom Ward in the South Bay here. There were bags of people there. All peaceful, friendly, no trouble. There weren't like any police around, but there were a lot of very artistic signs. There are so many great signs like this. If Melania doesn't accept to alive with him, why do we? You know, it's bad to back a beeline white guy is marching. And you fabricated an Asian stand in the sun, you monster. Nobody's bistro the dogs. Trump has a mug shot. My parents don't. I see the way Melania looks at Gavin Newsom. And you sucked in Home Alone, too. A lot of work. You know, it was 10 years ago today that Donald Trump rode Bottom Ward that golden escalator to advertise he was active for president. 10 years. That's best than Seinfeld was on the air. Best than the Beatles were together. And brainstorm how much affliction we could accept abhorred if they just run that escalator in reverse. They fabricated it go up instead of down. We would accept none of this trouble. But the Admiral has been good to Donald Trump. He's not in prison. He's authoritative a lot of money. According to his latest financial disclosure report, after most year, Trump made $57 amateur from his crypto venture, more than $50 amateur from Mar-a-Lago. He took in $15 amateur in licensing fees from an acreage in Dubai, $3 million from a coffee table book, $1.3 million from Trump Bibles, and a little over $1 million affairs active guitars. A man who does not comedy guitar fabricated $1 million greatest acumen yet selling guitars. And today, the fraudulent son took to daddy's acclaimed escalator to announce what could be the Trump family's greatest acumen yet. It's great to accept anybody a back actuality on Trump Tower on this actual acute day 10 years later. A lot has happened since then. And we're actuality to announce something appealing special. We've been working for a continued time aggravating to deliver for the American people, for doing article different for bodies who had been underserved. And today we're here to acquaint Trump Mobile. Wow. Acknowledgement for accomplishing that, man. That guy will do annihilation to try to get his ancestor to acknowledgement his buzz calls. That's right. Trump Mobile accessible for pre-order now. Now you can accomplish your own perfect calls with Trump Mobile. They claim they are fabricated in the USA. That seems actual difficult to believe, but there are some appearance aggressive by Donald Trump himself. For instance, when your bill comes, you could aloof not pay it. Alike their website is ridiculous. This, attending at this model. The model, he looks like the amateur who had played J.D. Vance in a porno. Speaking of pornos, Diddy was a back in court today area the board watched sex videos of his freak offs. That had to be fun for the account artists. Could you pause that for a second? I'm trying. The board additionally got her attending at texts amid PE's administration that revealed some of the food he requested in his auberge room. So, one of them, his arch of staff, texted Didis then adherent to ask the auberge to bring up 15 ablution towels. 15. Guys working at the car ablution don't go through 15 towels. I feel accusable aback. I ask for an added pillow at a hotel. At another hotel, Diddy requested that his allowance be stocked with Gatorade, water, and chicken brainstorm soup. The Gatorade and the Baptiste were for the sex. The soup was in case his grandma came over. Booby Diddy, he calls her. But Gatorade, water, and Craven soup. Say what you will. Nobody labered those freak-offs dehydrated. The board additionally saw a text from Diddy to his ex-girlfriend Cassie that said, "Want to bless Christmas and accept a aberration off tomorrow or Friday," which is that his activity to make for one hell of a Hallmark Channel holiday movie. Diddy did get some nice Instagram posts from his accouchement on Father's Day. Jimmy, how was your Father's Day? Oh, it was great. Jimmy, did you get any Instagram column from your children? No. No, Jimmy. Oh, man. I got a lot. What did you get? Anything? Oh, I got a brace of shoes. I got $25 from my mom and 2 bottles of tequila attempt from my son. Oh, how nice. Your son bought tequila. No, tequila shots. I got a lot of shirts with angle on them. That's how it works on Father's Day. You get shirts with your hobbies printed on the shirts. It's not absolutely about the hobby. You could say that again, Jimmy. I'm sorry. What was that? Sorry. It's just it was my Aboriginal Father's Day yesterday, so I get all the jokes. I really get them and they accomplish me laugh. Oh, great. Well, acknowledgement and happy Father's Day. Thanks. Yeah. Anyway, I've aloof never been the aforementioned back the first time I looked into his little eyes. I mean, it afflicted me. Oh, what's your son's name? I appetite to say Megan or something. Megan? Appetite to say that your son's name is Megan? Yeah. So, I had no idea I had the accommodation to feel so much love, but it turns out I do. Very blessed for you. I accept a monologue to do if you don't mind. Great. Yeah. And my wife never looked lovelier than when we were assured our little miracle. I mean, a glow doesn't begin to awning it. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to apprehend that. I absolutely think pregnant women are hotter. Okay, that's that's good. That's enough. What? You don't believe me? I'll appearance you my chase history. No, I absolutely accept you. No, I really do accept you. I don't any verification. Booty are attending at this one, Jimmy. I mean, she is about accessible to pop. Yeah. Does your wife apperceive you're looking at this stuff? I don't know. We don't really adhere out. Okay, I'm activity to have to ask you to leave if you don't mind. Just as well. I'm backward for Llama's class. Why are you activity to Llama's class if your wife already gave birth? You complete like the Aegis bouncer at Llama's class. Did you what about the baby? Oh, hey, they'll never apprentice to fly if you don't kick them out of the nest. Give them out, Megan. See you later. All right. Happy Father's Day. Thanks, man. Yes. All right. You'll booty affliction of Megan. Thank you. GMO, do you apperceive how abounding subscribers we have on YouTube now? 20 millions. That's right. Yeah, that's why we're wearing these glasses. Acknowledgement for being a subscriber. If you're not, advise us get to 20 amateur in one.
Thank you for watching my video.